In the late 15th century, Europe was searching for a direct sea route to India. For centuries, valuable spices like black pepper, cinnamon, cloves, and cardamom had reached Europe through long and expensive land routes controlled by powerful kingdoms and merchants. The Kingdom of Portugal wanted a new path. A sea route that would bypass the traditional trade networks and connect Europe directly with the riches of the East. To achieve this ambitious goal, the Portuguese king chose an experienced navigator. His name was Vasco da Gama. In July 1497, Vasco da Gama and his fleet sailed from Lisbon with a mission that would change world history forever. The journey was incredibly dangerous. The sailors crossed the vast Atlantic Ocean and sailed toward the southern tip of Africa. There, they faced violent storms, enormous waves, and unpredictable seas near the Cape of Good Hope. Many feared they would never return home. Despite hunger, disease, and months at sea, the expedition continued. After rounding Africa, the fleet entered the Indian Ocean. With the help of experienced local navigators familiar with the seasonal monsoon winds, the Portuguese ships headed toward India's western coast. Then, in May 1498, history was made. Vasco da Gama's fleet arrived at Calicut, known today as Kozhikode in Kerala. For the first time, a direct sea route connected Europe and India. The Portuguese were amazed by the bustling port. Merchant ships from Arabia, Persia, Africa, and Asia crowded the harbor. The markets overflowed with spices, silk, precious stones, cotton textiles, and other valuable goods. Vasco da Gama met the Zamorin, the ruler of Calicut. Although the meeting was respectful, the gifts brought by the Portuguese were considered modest compared to the luxury goods already traded in the city. Even so, the voyage had achieved its greatest objective. Portugal had discovered a direct maritime route to India. This single voyage transformed global trade. European merchants no longer depended entirely on the traditional overland routes. Sea trade expanded rapidly across the Indian Ocean. Soon, Portuguese trading posts and forts appeared along important coastal regions. Other European powers watched closely. The Dutch, the English, and the French. They too began seeking opportunities in India. Over the centuries, competition for trade gradually turned into competition for political power. What had begun as a commercial expedition eventually reshaped the history of the Indian subcontinent. The arrival of Vasco da Gama marked the beginning of a new era. It connected continents, changed international trade, expanded maritime exploration, and forever altered the relationship between Europe and Asia. The voyage of 1498 was more than the journey of a single explorer. It was the beginning of a global transformation whose impact can still be seen today.